Okay, so let's jump right in. Here's an idea that for thousands of years, the world's greatest thinkers lived by.
And it sounds completely backward to us now.
It really does. The idea is this. If you ignore beauty, if you actively neglect it in your life, you are literally preventing yourself from achieving wisdom.
That's the core of what we're exploring today. This essay treats beauty as what it calls a great idea. It's not just decoration. It's a functional bridge connecting truth, goodness, and, well, a flourishing life.
And this classical view frames beauty as a very specific kind of value. It's often called pleasure objectified, a quality that doesn't just entertain you, but actually shapes how you see the world.
Right, and we're able to jump between these thinkers so quickly and pull these ideas together because this entire conversation is powered by Google's Notebook LM.
Which allows us to have this kind of unique two-host AI analysis. So our goal here is to give you the most game-changing insights from the essay.
Practical wisdom that could really transform how you think and act. Let's start with insight number 1. This idea of beauty as a ladder to wisdom. Straight from Plato.
Plato's view of beauty is, it's huge. He saw it as this supreme, absolute thing, simple, eternal, unchanging.
And every beautiful thing you see is just a small reflection of that ultimate perfection. But the real game changer is how he uses that idea.
The process.
Exactly. For Plato, appreciating beauty is, well, it's a teaching process. The soul starts by being drawn to physical beauty, but that feeling is just an on-ramp.
An on-ramp to what, exactly?
It draws the soul upward. You move from, say, appreciating one beautiful body to beautiful souls, then to just laws and ideas, and finally you get a vision of pure, intelligible beauty.
So it's a path. If you want to understand an abstract concept like justice, you might start by appreciating a single, beautiful, just act. It pulls you out of just your senses and into real thought.
You've got it. It's a way of learning to see the world conceptually.
But that raises a big question. What about things that are beautiful but, morally questionable? Does Plato have an answer for the beauty of a compelling villain?
For Plato, that beauty would be incomplete, flawed. But your question actually leads us right into insight number 2. Let's move to Aristotle and later thinkers like Thomas Aquinas.
Okay, so they brought beauty back down to earth then.
They did. For them, beauty isn't some separate, perfect concept out there. It's a quality that's realized in actual concrete things. A poem, a sculpture, a piece of music.
And they had a kind of checklist, right?
Sort of. They gave us objective marks to look for. Unity, proportion, and this idea of clarity or brightness.
I get that. It's that immediate sense of satisfaction when something just clicks, when it all fits together perfectly.
That's the clarity they were talking about. For them, beauty is just the way that goodness becomes immediately obvious and delightful to you.
Speaking of clarity and getting right to the point, if you want more of this kind of analysis, you should check out Mindful Moments. It's our YouTube channel offering AI summaries and critiques that really inspire reflection.
So finally, let's get to insight number 3. This is the modern turn with people like George Santayana. He started looking at beauty on its own terms, defining it by human perception.
And this is where that pleasure objectified phrase really comes into play.
Yes. His classic definition is that beauty is pleasure regarded as the quality of a thing.
Wait, hold on. Regarded as, does that just mean the beauty isn't really in the thing, but it's just my own feeling that I'm projecting onto it? How's that different from just liking something?
It's a subtle but crucial difference. It's the gap between saying, I like that, and that is beautiful. When you say something is beautiful, you're treating your pleasure as if it were an objective quality of the object itself.
Okay, I see.
And this all ties back to the great ideas framework. Beauty becomes a kind of test of completeness for a good life. The wisdom here is that a life or even a whole culture that lacks a sensitivity to beauty is seen as incomplete, truncated.
Crippled, even if it's chasing after truth and doing the right thing.
Exactly.
So the final thought we want to leave you with is this. If beauty is pleasure objectified, then how do you judge it? When something truly fascinates you, how do you know if it's leading you to wisdom or if it's just a fleeting pleasure?
Click the link on screen for the in-depth essay summary, subscribe, share, purchase via the link, and always think rationally.
And see the many genre-based podcasts at Mindful Moments. Nourish your mind on the go.